Myself Komali, and as he already introduced myself, I am third officer.
അപ്പോൾ മച്ചാനെ എല്ലാവരും നമ്മുടെ ചാനലിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഓക്കെ, ദിസ് ഈസ് അവർ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ. ഇനി ഈ പെങ്കൊച്ചു പറയട്ടെ, എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇവിടെ വന്നത്, കപ്പലിൽ വന്നത്, എന്താണ് പഠിച്ചത്, നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനുള്ള ഉത്തരം ഞങ്ങൾ ഇന്ന് തരുന്നതാണ്. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതിനേക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ ഇൻസ്പിറേഷൻ തരുന്നതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഈ ഒരു പെങ്കൊച്ച്, ഈ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ പറയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നത്. എങ്ങനെ കപ്പലിൽ വരാം, നിങ്ങൾക്കും പെണ്ണുങ്ങൾക്കും നമ്മുടെ കപ്പലിലേക്ക് മർച്ചന്റ് നേവി ജോലി ആസ് എ ഓഫീസറായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഫുൾ എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷനാണ്, ഫുൾ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ വീഡിയോ ഉള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, ഐ വിൽ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് അവർ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ. ഷീ ഈസ് ഫ്രം
I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Srikakulam district, and as he already introduced me, I am third officer. My name is Komali, and I joined Merchant Navy by studying in college in Mumbai, that is under Indian Maritime University Mumbai, TS Chanakya. I did diploma in nautical science at first, and afterward I joined the Merchant Navy company, and thereafter I went into training as a trainee officer, that's cadet. I did 3 ships as a trainee officer, 6 months each, and my first ship was the container vessel, second ship was crude oil carrier, and third ship was product carrier. Afterwards there is exams which are conducted by DG Shipping and MMD, Mercantile Marine Department. Thereafter I cleared my second mate's exam, which is required for an officer to be a full-fledged officer, as a duty officer, as a cargo officer, under the assistance of chief officer on board, and furthermore get promoted and be second officer, and be on the top at last, be the captain of the ship. And
this is
here
your
I am.
first ship, no?
No, this is my second ship.
Okay, this is in a one stretch. She already explained everything, but the viewers need how you came as a as a sea woman. What passionated you, what is your inspiration, from which standard or which age you decided to come on board?
I'll be very honest, just before joining the college did I get to know about Merchant Navy in detail. That is TS Chanakya, under IMU, Indian Maritime University Mumbai.
Okay,
so
before that, joining the college, what did you study before?
I studied till 12th.
12th you did the science, right?
Yes, science.
12th we need science, so viewers, we need science group. Okay,
yes.
Any extra mark for physics?
PCM percentage is there. For more than now 70% you need to attain in order for being eligible to give the exam, that is IMU CET.
IMU CET, see, the IMU CET I already told you, one video is there as a Brilliance Brain Institute. So they are talking about the same course, IMU CET, that is the entrance exam, right?
Yes.
So for that entrance exam there is a college, Brilliance Brain. It is in our Kochi. I already given one advertisement about that. The same thing she did and came on board. So the first step he taken that entrance exam.
Yes.
Now you understand.
I got to know because my one of my relative was staying in Haldia. As we all know, there is ports. It's near to the ocean, and we have ports, merchant ports over there, and while visiting on vacations and all, I got to know that this is also something that people are traveling using these merchant ships. They are transporting cargos, and afterwards, while I was in class 12th, I got to know during the placement seminar that there are different fields where you can apply for after school to give entrance exam and get into colleges and choose our perspective career. So I did that placement seminar, and
after 12th,
during my class in 11th class, we had this placement seminar.
It is in your state?
School only. They conduct this placement seminar so that.
Which state that one?
Odisha.
Okay.
Odisha. So I studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So there is always this placement seminar for 11th and 12th class for students to know the different fields that you can choose, different careers you can choose after your school, and pave. So what they do, they introduce different career perspectives, that you can go and be in literature and be a professor, you can be in Merchant Navy and be an officer, engineer, and
so they will help. After this seminar.
Yes, they will also introduce you to different kind of entrance exam. Generally in India we only know JEE main and this NEET exam
NEET
for
exam,
medical.
yeah, medical.
These two are very common. Other than that, very few parents actually encourage kids to give other entrance
people,
exams.
the viewers first they want to know how your parents' reaction when you said I want to join in merchant navy.
My parents have never been, restrictive to me. My father and my mother both are very supportive to me. When I said that I wanted to go and pursue this career, they were always very supportive. In fact, when I was giving interview for my placement in company also, my father was there with me. He came along with me to my interview. He is very good to me in terms
Which
of
interview
support.
for the after that entrance exam?
While I was doing my college, after that you get to placed in the company. No? You want to get placement in the company.
Ownership company.
Yes.
Yes.
You after you do your college, you need to go to company for placement. No?
Yeah, right.
For giving you the training, and furthermore you become officer in the same company and all. So after I joined the college, I did this 1-year diploma in nautical science, and after that we got different placement interviews invitation from different companies. Once we have finished our college, or during the college itself, we get different invitations for placement interviews, and we reach. So after my college, I went to give the interview for this company, and fortunately I got selected for the same. And eventually, soon after, I joined my first ship as a trainee, and the things went on as with the flow. After that, I did my training, and
But you did the BSc nautical science,
no
right?
diploma in nautical
Diploma
science.
in that is a 1-year course.
One-year course.
So I will give you the explanation about the courses. She did diploma in nautical science. That is 1-year course. There is 3-year courses, right?
Course. The difference between the two is that during 1 year, after you do this 1-year training of diploma in nautical science, what they do is they want you to do on-board training, that is the practical training to be an officer, for around 18 months. There they give you stipend also, whatever it is. It ranges from around $300 to $700, and can reach more also, this stipend per month. So after I did my diploma, I joined this company, and I did 18 months of sea time as the trainee officer, and this is the requirement for you to actually complete this sea time, and you will be eligible to give exam in order to be an officer on watch, with a certificate of competency in your hand. That is like a passport for you to be able to sail in merchant ship as an officer.
Actually, whatever she said, I already did one detailed video about what is the difference between BSc nautical science and the 3-year course and DNS and everything. So watch that carefully, that video, for anyone, woman and boys, everybody have the same course, right? So watch that full detailed video about the course fee, duration, which colleges you have to study, and down below there is one video is there. So here we want to know more about sea woman. What is your first experience?
When I joined my first ship,
Like RA, bada judge, like that.
yes. When I joined, I did a container ship. As I said, it was so huge. It was 300 meters, and at that time, it was company's flagship.
Okay.
It's very popular in the fleet, and it was very advanced also. When I entered the ship, you see, theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge are two different things.
Did you scare?
Of course, I was nervous. I was not scared, but I was nervous because practical and theoretical knowledge are two different things. When I joined the ship, it was like all the things that I have studied about have came to life. That this is the thing that we do in navigation. This is the bridge, Monkey Island, cargo room. Okay, these are the anchor stations, mooring stations. Cargo operations, navigation during pilotage, and all.
And mostly the women want to know how scary the sea, how can we handle, how can we survive.
See, you need to have while it all depends when you come as a trainee. As you might not know, the chief officer is on board, who is the second in line to become the master. He is the one responsible for training of the cadets, that is trainee officers. So he is your first in charge on board. So he only takes care of what all things you learn and how you should learn, and endorses your CRB, cadet record book also. So when I joined my first ship, I had fortunately got an entire crew which was very friendly and supportive. My officers were very supportive
They
and
all
teaching
are
me.
mixed crew or all Indians?
All Indians.
All Indians.
There was one Singaporean trainee officer, but he went in a month. He signed off. So all Indian crew. But overall experience, I say that I learned a lot on board. Yes, as a woman, there is a thing that you get. I was the only cadet, only female person on board, and there were 22 other males, but all of them were either senior to me. As a cadet, of course, they were all senior to me. They all treated me as a trainee also, as a junior also. They were all like my mentors. The company policy was also very good regarding the female candidates, and nowadays all the companies have their special instructions for having a female on board. They get this all the rules and regulations that are to be followed in regards to laundry, in regards to accommodation. There are many pros and cons. This applies for the males also in the field. The same goes for female. It's like you have to sacrifice your social life. You have to be on board for more than 6 months, and you fortunately nowadays the Wi-Fi is provided on ship, and you are able to contact your family more frequently every day, video call them and have conversations with them to keep you and your mind at peace.
And how you experience, one girl on board and rest of the everyone is male. So what advice you want to share with our viewers?
This is my personal experience. It may differ for other females who are already in merchant navy. It is my personal experience that the day I joined my college also, there were 500 males and we were 5 girls. Two were my seniors and 2 were my fellow BSc batchmates. And the thing that I observed was that the discipline over there was so good that we felt very safe. We had our own accommodation and all, and within a month and all, I realized that I was very safe and secure over there. The people were very disciplined. We spoke as a colleagues, fellow mates and all. I had a different exposure to things that you don't need to be afraid of social conceptions of how things are. You have to be strong mentally, able to communicate and assert yourself with strength, whatever you want and whatever you don't want to do, things like that. You have to be strong in your personality. When I joined ship also, all the members, all of them were male. As I said, as I joined in as a trainee officer, all of them were my elders, in rank also, in age also, and they all treated me as a junior. They all taught me from deck crew to even engine department. They used to teach me. Even of course the deck department also taught me a lot in regards to whatever knowledge I need to become an officer, an efficient officer.
Actually, Vivesh, no need to scare here because there is an example here. Women can also survive at sea. So, and one more thing, there is one first woman captain in India,
Yes, I did a ship with her, Radhika Menon.
Radhika Menon, she is from our hometown.
Yes.
So, hi to Radhika ma'am. You can Google it, Radhika Menon, right?
Yes.
She is the first Malayali. ആർക്കറിയാത്ത സംഭവിക്കും നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഫസ്റ്റ് മലയാളി വനിതയാണ് ആദ്യത്തെ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ആയിരിക്കണം ഇന്ത്യയിലെ. So angana korre there is a lot of girls are coming in this field right now without any scare. So no need to scare because see, our third officer is earning how much you are earning? Just tell me.
The salary of third officers ranges from about $2,800 per month, and it can exceed up to $4,500 per month.
See,
and
that is more than 3 lakhs. Like you can see a lot of countries. You can travel all around the world. There's a lot of advantages there. So, അപ്പോൾ മച്ചാത്തികളെ അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇത് ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾ ആരും പേടിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇവിടെ അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് വരാം, സേവിങ്സ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാം, നല്ല കരിയർ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം, നമ്മുടെ ഫാമിലി നോക്കാൻ പറ്റും. നമുക്ക് അതുപോലെ പ്രിവിലേജും കാര്യങ്ങളും കൊണ്ട് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ ഇഷ്ടംമാരെ പേരുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ പഠിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ജോലി കിട്ടണില്ല, എന്താ പറയുക, ഇത് പഠിച്ചാൽ കുറേ പൈസ പോവില്ലേ, പിന്നെ ജോലിക്ക് വന്നാൽ അത് ഇട്ടിട്ട് പോകേണ്ട അവസ്ഥ വരും, അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും പേടിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമൊന്നുമില്ല. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ, വാട്ട് ഈസ് യുവർ ഏജ്?
My age right now is 27.
27. And you started?
I started around, I was like 22.
22. മനസ്സിലായ?
In college.
So in that 22 age, maybe you don't have the courage to come on. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത്രക്ക് ആ ഒരു ഇതുണ്ടാവില്ല. നിങ്ങൾ ജോലി അടിച്ച് അവിടെ ഇങ്ങനെ നടക്കുന്ന ടൈമിൽ, നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനായിട്ട് അവിടെ അടിച്ചു പൊളിച്ച് നടക്കുന്ന ടൈമിൽ ഷീ ബിക്കം ആൻ ഓഫീസർ. മനസ്സിലായ? അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ആ ഒരു നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു ഇതുണ്ടാവണം, പഠിക്കണം, എനിക്ക് ഇവിടെ എത്തണം, എനിക്ക് ഇവരുടെ പോലെ വീഡിയോയിലൊക്കെ പോലെ എനിക്ക് ആവണം, അങ്ങനത്തെ കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ മനസ്സിൽ വെച്ചാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തായാലും വരാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കുക. ജസ്റ്റ് ഫുൾ കോഴ്സ് എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യണം, കോഴ്സ് ഫ്രീ എത്രയാണ്, എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഫുൾ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ വീഡിയോ നമ്മുടെ വേറൊരു വീഡിയോയിൽ ഞാൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, അത് ഞാൻ അടിയിൽ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷനിൽ കൊടുക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. ഇതുപോലെ കുറേ വീഡിയോസ്, കപ്പിലെ വീഡിയോസ് നമ്മുടെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലിൽ കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ വന്നിട്ട് 2 മാസമായിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ തേർഡ് ഓഫീസർ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ സെക്കൻഡ് ഓഫീസർ, ചീഫ് ഓഫീസർ, ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ വരെ ആവാൻ പറ്റും. വിത്തിൻ 10 years ഇഫ് യു ഹാർഡ്ലി വർക്ക് യു ക്യാൻ അച്ചീവ് ദ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ലെവൽ, റൈറ്റ്?
Yes.
സോ അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് പറ്റുമെന്നുള്ള കാര്യം തെളിയിച്ച് വന്നേക്കാണ്. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു, ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഐ എം സെയിലിംഗ് വിത്ത് എ വുമൺ on board in this merchant navy. Before I was in the cruise liner, there is thousands of ladies, there is different story and lifestyle there. ഇവിടെ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ, ഷീ ടോൾഡ് അബൌട്ട് ദ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ, റൈറ്റ്? സോ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ വി ആർ ലേണിംഗ് ഫ്രം ദ കോളേജ് ഇറ്റ്സെൽഫ്. അപ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ഇവിടെയും ഞങ്ങൾ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ ആൻഡ് പഞ്ച്വാലിറ്റി ആൻഡ് എവറിത്തിങ്, ആൻഡ് വി ആർ ഗിവിംഗ് റെസ്പെക്ട് ആൻഡ് ടേക്കിംഗ് റെസ്പെക്ട് ഓൾസോ. അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു കാര്യം നമ്മുടെ ഒരു അനിയച്ചി, ലൈക്ക് എ സിസ്റ്ററോ ഇനി കോളീസ് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഇതിലാണ് നമ്മളെല്ലാം കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് നടക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പം നാട്ടിലത്തെ പോലെ ഹായ് ബൈ ബൈ അങ്ങനെ മറ്റേ കാഷ്വലായിട്ട് അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളില്ല. ഫോർമലാണെങ്കിൽ കറക്റ്റ് സ്ട്രേറ്റ് ഫോർവേഡ് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുക, സംസാരിക്കുക. യുനോ ഐ വിൽ ടെൽ യു ദ ബാഡ് വേർഷൻ ഓൾസോ. സോ വാട്ട് ഇഫ് എനിബഡി harass you, what is the action?
Our company policy, in fact majority of the RSPL companies in merchant navy have strict policies in regards to female safety. Even our company has harassment and bullying officer who you can directly contact, and the company policy, as I said, is very strict for female seafarers safety, so you don't need to be afraid. If something like that happens, you can immediately contact the company as well as your seniors on board, and everybody is always notified. Whatever things that are not supposed to happen have happened on board. As I said, till now I have never faced any kind of harassment on board. That's my personal experience. It may differ for others, that till now fortunately I have always seen his supportive members and colleagues, crew, deck officers, all of them were very supportive, and never had I have such experience where I felt that I have been subject to any kind of harassment from anybody.
Actually, if anybody harass also, I heard that men can lose the job.
Yes.
And the CDC will ban or something
Yes.
like that. And അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരാൾക്ക് he cannot come on board. അവർ ലൈഫ് അതോടെ തീർന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് ലൈഫ് വെച്ചായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ കളിക്കണം. അങ്ങനത്തെ എന്തെങ്കിലും മിസ്ബിഹേവിയർസ് ലൈക്ക് എ വേർഡ് ഓർ ഫിസിക്കൽ ഓർ സംതിങ് ഇഫ് യു ഡു യു വിൽ ലോസ് യുവർ ജോബ് ആൻഡ് യുവർ കരിയർ ഓൾസോ. അത്രയും സേഫ്റ്റി ആയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടെ ഈ പെമ്പിളേരുടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു കാര്യത്തിനും പേടിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. വി ആർ മോർ സേഫർ ദാൻ ഇന്ത്യ ഹിയർ, റൈറ്റ്?
That's kind of a thing that I can confirm. Okay, yeah. Right.
If you are here is okay, but if you go to any other port or something like that, that is your own responsibility, right?
Yes. So I'm very confident with myself. I'm also confident that if something like this happens, then I will take steps to prevent that. I will punish that person, and these are the kind of rights that I have. Everybody should know their rights. Everybody should know the company policy, country's policy, and port policies also.
Okay, how is your family right now? They are happy?
Very happy. They are very happy. They have always been. They have never put, as I said, any restrictions on me or my
What was
sister.
your family background? People are saying about your bacha is going as a merchant navy. What was the friends and neighbors' first response when you joined the merchant navy?
Surprisingly, they were all very supportive. In fact they were very excited, always asking me, where have you gone, which country have you visited, this and that. Yes, there is also a part that I know that most of my family members don't know the depths of what happens in this career. They know that you take cargo and move from one country to another to transport that same cargo, and bit of it, but not to the depth of how much struggle we face while being on board, with regards to work, rest and work hours. We have different work hours, we pass through different time zones, so our body clock, our time management always gets difficult to manage. We are eating food in this time in this country, then at different time in different country, so it takes a toll on our health also in future kind of situation. So these are the things that you have to manage yourself. And my advice to all the viewers, especially the females who might want to join the merchant navy, is that have the in-depth knowledge of all the things that you are ready to face. Like if you want to only, then only you join. There are different pros and cons. Some people are there who can't stay away from their family. Certain people are there who get homesick like anything. They don't want to stay away from their family. Here we are staying, that is one of the cons only, that we are staying more than 6 months away from our family sometimes. And in the crew side, they have this more than 7 months time away from the family. So there is this thing that you miss a lot of your family time. Your salary is very good, your living standard is very good, your whatever places you reach, and you are able to make contacts with many people, many good people. But there are also cons, and you have to accept that I have to overcome these cons, like staying away from family, getting satisfied with video calls itself, this kind of things. If you are not able to do that, if you are not able to put your effort into being in this field, then don't join. But if you are ready that okay, I am able to be
Actually,
strong
what
and
all
stay
the
away
things
from.
you have to ready, in a special way, like we are working in the land. If a woman is working in the land doing the same computer job and everything, they have weekly maybe one off, maybe they have chuttis, they have medical leaves.
That's all.
Such things are there, but on board such things we have to struggle, and we
You have to sacrifice.
That is the main difference.
Yes. So you have to accept this thing. We, all of us, not just females, all of us being on board, whether it's you or me, when the time comes, like you are chief cook, if there is pilotage and all, if there is certain requirement, you have to make it. You have to be there to serve.
Anytime, any emergency, anytime the captain calls you,
You have to be ready. So there is work and rest hours scheduled for us, that every day we
Actually,
have
I will
to
give
do
you
this
one
much.
example. If you work in the land from 9 to 5 hours, you are going home. Nobody will call you from the
Yes.
office and come here or do that work, and you will not attend also, right?
Yes.
But here we are not like that.
Yes.
Okay, we have one specified time hours, working hours is it? But after that working hours, if somebody calls you, we have to be
If
there.
there is emergency, we have to be there. If there is any kind of emergency in regard to navigation or cargo, we have to be there. We have to be there to attend the problem and solve it as a team. While at home, back at home, everybody is like 9 to 5 job. After they are completed their work hours, they have nothing to do with the company and all. But here it's not like that. For everybody, for a male or a female, it's the same, that we have to be we can be at rest, but we have to be 24 hours available to
Right.
take the call. One thing very good, you can have any food that you want on board. You have chief cook who makes good food. You request and he makes different kind of foods every day of a week, and there is no restrictions like you can eat this and that. There is always this food supplies for us. Like I eat a lot, so I love the free food which we are getting on board.
And we are getting free food and 100% savings of the salary
yes.
without any tax.
Yes, that's true. अभी on board रहते हैं तो कितना, when we are on board, all our expenses are zero. It's zero only,
Zero
right?
only, zero
All
only.
our personal expenses are zero. It's all taken care of by the company. from food to laundry, everything, electricity, no bills are to be paid. So it's all sums up when we sign off, we have this much bulk of money and we are rich.
We are rich. And we are getting 3 months, maybe 4 months we can take the vacation.
Yes.
So if you want to be independent and you want to become a sea woman, come to Merchant Navy. Don't need to scare. For any inquiries and guidings, we are here. She is here. You can contact her. Only girls, not boys. Boys, if you want to join Merchant Navy, there is videos there. You can contact me also. And one more thing, one important thing is there. Everybody asking that same question. After this course, how we will get the job? Nowadays, people are not getting job, and agent is asking money. What is the reality? What is the reality? Tell me.
Don't fall for agents. Some of my friends have fell for it and lost lakhs of money. They have lost. So one of my friend lost 3 lakhs, worth of money, his father's money, hard-earned money, because he gave it to an agent, but he didn't got job. What you need to do is, you have to honestly go to the company website which you are interested in. They all have now this online application where you can apply for training and all and placement. So you go to through the legal process. Don't engage with this middle people and all. Go directly. You have whichever college you are studying in, they also have this placement cell and responsible captain who arranges for placement of these students. There are companies which visit the college also for taking interviews and selecting the candidates. So always remember that go through the legal method. If
Which
you
all
don't
are
want
the college,
to
the best colleges in India?
Best college right now,
sponsorship colleges, I think.
Tolani is there, Anglo Eastern is there, the government affiliated Chanakya, Mary, Kolkata, and IMU Chennai. There is a combination. You can get this sponsorship and join the college. You can, while staying at college, apply for different companies.
So what is the
also.
sponsorship college? A sponsorship college in the full detail in our YouTube channel, Brilliance Brain Institute in the advertisement full detail. What is a sponsorship college? Out of Pachang Jolie get or the video YouTube channel full length video. Please subscribe our channel.
Please subscribe our channel. Please do so.
So guys, we are here. I am here with Sea Woman. Okay, subscribe and support. Okay, we are with Komali, third officer and future captain. Okay. This opportunity for thank you for your time. Thank you for your
so
great
much.
time because because she is very busy. That's why. Because today is Sunday. That's why we got this time. Otherwise, normal days now she is having the extra duty also.
Yes.
For deck duty. Okay.
LSA FFA duties.
Okay. One more thing. As a third officer, you always never get this white collar uniform job. You have to go to the deck also sometime. Be ready for that also. Veil ayalum, sunlight ayalum, rough weather ayalum, enda ayalum. You have to go through that such
Yes,
things.
I would like to say this thing that it's not just our officer's job for navigation in regards to navigation only. We have different officers assigned for different duties. Like chief officer is responsible for cargo. Second officer is responsible for all the vessels reporting, medicals as well as passage planning. Likewise, third officer is responsible for maintenance of life-saving appliances and firefighting appliances on board.
Angana position there's main responsibilities, jobs are there. Okay, we are going to wind up our video and thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video to your friends in share Merchant Navy Varan Talpirula, share and thank you for watching. So
Bye bye.